Hey y'all. So it's me, Tesra from Tesra's Tarot, your favorite tarot reader, coming to give you some energy for today. So you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. For all your coffee and glam needs, visit www.theglamcafe.com. Personal readings are not available right now. And let's get into this. So I'm not gonna be before you long because I got a ton of stuff to do. But I did want to come and say something that I've noticed. So I know I've said this before, but I think I just hit 4,000 subscribers. Yay. Okay, so it's gonna bear repeating. You have to be really careful who you are listening to, okay? What you are taking in, especially when it comes from a trusted source. So, like, for the people that follow me and have followed me since I had 1 subscriber, and you know, we interact and all that stuff, I'm very careful about what I say to you guys because I never want to say something that's going to cause you to create something in your mind that is going to play out in your reality, because that's what happens. Somebody says something, somebody that you trust says something, then you take it on, you start to think about it, dwell on it, think about it, dwell on it, and it shows up in your reality because that's how it works. Okay, I watched somebody tell their people that, and this was in astrology, and I don't know much about astrology, right? I know enough about Gemini, okay, because that's what I focus on, but I don't delve all into astrology. But I watched this person tell their people that people with a certain north node, if their sign is in a certain north node, that their finances are cursed. Straight up, that's what she said, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you tell people that? Do you know that there are some people who are discerning? Like, that doesn't affect me, right? Because I know better. But for people who trust your information, trust your wisdom, trust your guidance, they're going to take what you're saying as true. Okay? And if they weren't already having trouble with their finances, they're going to start, because they're going to continue to think on that, think that shit is true. Okay? And that shit is going to play out. Okay? You have to be careful who you listening to. You got to be careful who you listening to and who you're taking information from. Okay? Same thing with these people who have these businesses, and then once they get to a certain point, now they trying to tell you what can and can't be done, putting limiting beliefs on you. Just like that person made their business, you can make your business too. Okay, you can make your business too. All you need is the right affirmations, change your thoughts, your subconscious, and you will have a successful business. Okay, if that is your assumption. But that shit rubs me the wrong way, especially when you have a large following and you're telling people crap like that. Like, I don't know if it's to keep people dependent on whatever they sell, or I don't know if that's a marketing tactic. I don't know. But all I know is it pisses me off because the shit ain't true. And that's the reason why the top 1% have all the money and everybody else is struggling, because they feed you limiting bullshit like that to keep you stuck while they balling. That's not how that shit go. Okay? That's not how it goes. That is not how it goes. I don't like this. That's not how it goes. Okay? Immediately when I'm following somebody, see, first of all, I'm not really a follower, and that's the thing. You got to really have your own mind. I really have my own mind. I don't too much. I might follow you for maybe entertainment purposes or something like that, but to say Like, I'm not somebody who feel like I gotta be part of a clique, and I gotta be, I just don't, I'm just not that kind of person, okay? I'm just not that kind of person. I have my own mind, okay? But there are people who don't. And I feel like when you create a following for yourself, you are responsible for those people. You are responsible for those people and what you say to those people, what you, the things that you implant in those people. You're responsible for that. And that's why I'm very careful. Like, there are things that I even see in these general readings that I won't say because it's general. And I know that somebody gonna take what I said. It probably wasn't even for them. But because they don't have any discernment, and because they don't, no matter how much I say, my grandma used to say, you got to learn how to eat the meat and spit out the bones. You got to learn how to take what's beneficial to you, and all that other shit, you let it go in one ear and out the other. So no matter how much I say, if this doesn't resonate, don't try to make this, don't force it. If it, like, no matter how much I say that, people still will grab on to everything I say. Like, every reading is for them, and I clearly tell them that every reading is not for you. There are things that I see that I won't say in a general reading. Now if I'm doing a personal with you and I see it, I'm gonna tell you because you paid for it. You paid for me to tell you that. But there are things that I see that I won't say in general readings because I know that there are people who don't have any discernment. They don't have any discernment. They're weak-minded, so they're going to take what I say. And the funny part is, most people tend to grab on to the bad shit. I mean, if you're gonna grab onto something, at least grab onto something that's going to benefit you. But that's not how it works. People grab onto the bad stuff, and then you're creating that. And it started from what came out of my mouth. I'm very, very careful about what I say to you guys. You have to be discerning on who you're listening to and what you're taking in. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. Okay? Some people are well-meaning when they tell you that you can't do something. Like, I seen some on Instagram. I think I was on Instagram. It was either Instagram or TikTok. And they were saying, oh, these certain businesses are oversaturated. Bullshit. Do you know how many makeup lines it is? When you go in the grocery store, how many different kind of breads can you buy? How many different milks can you buy? Yogurts. So we only meant to have one or two bread companies, one or two makeup lines. That's bull. But that's a limiting belief, because that is their perspective on it. So then they'll pass that perspective on to you. It's simply not true. It's simply not true. People come out every day with a new whatever you think is oversaturated, and they are successful at it. Okay, so that's what I mean. You have to really be. You have to really scrutinize what you take in. Okay, you have to really scrutinize what you take in from people. Some people are well-intentioned and they're just telling you that because that's their perspective and that's the way that they feel. And some people just don't know what the fuck they talking about. Okay, so let's get into this. I said I wasn't gonna be before you long. Unfinished symphony. So I feel like there's something that's unfinished. Okay, there's still work to be done on something. With this chopped wood is about work. Unfinished symphony, something that is unfinished. Okay, I think yesterday when I did that money reading, it said past, something from the past, maybe an unfinished project or something like that. Something is unfinished. Okay, you got chaos and conflict out here, which is causing fear and doubt. I could just look at this and see that whatever's going on here with this chaos and conflict, clarify chaos and conflict. Okay, so you're not connected to your intuition. I feel like it has something to do with money, with this Nine of Pentacles. So your money may have stopped, or your business may have slowed up, or something like that. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, Leo energy. So I honestly feel like this is something that you should have let go of and haven't. So I saw the five, when I pulled out that Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups in reverse was next, which means somebody was coming out of disappointment, but also could mean somebody was coming back around. I feel like whatever is causing this chaos and conflict is something that you should have let go of, and you just haven't. You haven't fully. Yeah, it's an unresolved relationship. Hierophant in reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. Whatever this is, big energy. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana on one card. So I feel like this is an unresolved relationship. Okay, this person may have may be coming back around to you, or may have already come back around to you, telling you that they want to work on this. Okay, you may feel like there's unfinished business, or they may feel like there's unfinished business. Okay, I don't feel like you're tapped into your intuition with that. Yeah, you're just not you're just not in your best energy right now. With this Empress in reverse, I'm finished symphony. I just don't see you being in your best energy right now. Burden. Okay, so you know what? Okay, so this is somebody. So who is this for? This is for somebody whose partner walked away from them or was juggling them with somebody else. That Empress in reverse. Okay, the relationship was burdensome to you. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This person juggled you. It was burdensome to you. This may be somebody that they were in a relationship with, like a committed marriage type of thing, or maybe somebody that they had kids with that yeah. This is somebody who did not I feel like this person ghosted you. Okay, this person was very reckless when it came to making decisions. Could be dealing with an Aries, and I feel like this person ghosted you with this Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, but I feel like this person wasn't trustworthy. I feel like this person was immature and very reckless when it came to decision making. Okay, clarify chopped wood. A lot of major arcana out here. Clarify chopped wood. There you go. Now, you see how my assumption, every reading I say, no matter what I do for y'all, no matter what deck I pull, no matter what reading I do, that Emperor is going to show up. Because that Emperor has showed up all those times. So now you see how the cards are reacting to my assumption. Because that's something that I say all the time. The cards are reacting to my assumption. To the energy, to my subconscious, the thoughts that I hold. I just said this yesterday, and I said it the day before. No matter what deck I pull, no matter what cards I touch, no matter what kind of reading I do, that Emperor, that King of Wands, or that King of Pentacles comes out for y'all. Now, watch how that Emperor always comes out. And because I've said it to you guys have taken on that assumption also, because I keep saying it to you. So you take it on. So now the fact that you've taken it on and I've taken it on makes it happen. See how the law of assumption works. Okay. This person doesn't want to be, I feel like you and this person may have some kind of codependent attachment to each other. Okay. I feel like this Emperor wants to work on this connection. Yep. You guys may have a very passionate connection, but also somewhat codependent. Okay. Also somewhat codependent. I feel like this Emperor wants to work on this connection. I feel like this, yeah. This person is you're gonna get, if you haven't already, you're gonna be receiving some kind of love offer, love communication from this person, love message from this person. Okay, Knight of Cups, Pisces, Aquarius energy, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy, and then that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy. Okay, I also get the sense that this is somebody who is very dominating. They dominate. They're very alpha, very, very much in their masculine. controlling, like things their way. Okay, this is somebody who dominates. Okay, and I feel like you like that domination, but it's also hard for you to get away from. That's that. See, sometimes that could be that's that toxicity, because especially if you're really drawn to manly men, okay, and you associate that dominating and that control with being manly. Okay, now this person, that emperor, he don't just go away. Stubborn. Aries is the goat. The ram. Stubborn. You doubt that this can work. I feel like you want a relationship with this person from your past. Okay, I feel like your intuition is even telling you that it might not, that it probably won't work. Okay, now, because I also talk about law of assumption in these tarot readings, can you affirm for it to work? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. I could throw out the worst spread and give you, because all this does is read the current, the past, current, future energy. It's just going to read whatever questions whatever questions I ask. I'm reading what's going on for those questions. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. But your thoughts are energy, so you can shift the energy with your thoughts. If all 4,000 of my subscribers only thought nice things about their person, these cards wouldn't, they'd be different. It's because you watch it with the energy of, he's a rat, he's a dog, he's a liar, he's a cheater, he's a narcissist, he's a this, he's a that, he's a blah, 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 blah. That's why that shit show up like that. That's why. You're controlling the energy. So, if you want this person, if you wanted this person, okay, and you could use affirmations to turn this situation around to exactly the way you want it to be, okay? But it's work, because when you're affirming for something, but your reality, your 3D is showing you something else, that's where the work come in. I told you, that's where the battle, when people talk about spiritual warfare and all that stuff, that is the battle between, that is in the mind. It is getting your mind to line up to, okay, so if I'm affirming for this person, let's just say one of my affirmations is me and Emperor have a healthy, loving relationship. That's my affirmation. That's what I'm trying to make be my dominant thought. So I'm repeating that in my head and or out loud all day. I have to be able to ignore the fact that the Emperor is with a new bitch every week. I gotta ignore that. I gotta be able to ignore that and still say and think my affirmation until my reality and the affirmation line up. Okay, that is the work, because a lot of people they react to what they see in the 3D, in the reality, not understanding that it's just an outplaying of what's going on in your mind. If you really sat down and took inventory of what's going on in your mind, you would understand that it is exactly what you see right now. So when you start affirming something new, it takes a minute for that to line up. I saw a preacher one time. I said I wasn't gonna be here long. I saw a preacher one time, and he explained it. He was like, you know how cruise ships are really, really big, right? But the rudder, the little thing that, makes it go, is small in comparison to the size of the ship, right? So he was like, just think about if the cruise ship is going a good pace, okay? And then they get the sign or they get information that says that they need to turn around. This cruise ship going this way at a good pace, it's not going to just turn on a dime and just turn around. It's going to take a minute for it to turn, right? Because it's big. So it's got to turn. That's what your affirmations are. Your 3D has been in place for a while, because the things that you think have been in place for a while. It's going to take the continuous saying and thinking and saying and thinking and saying and thinking to turn it around. Some of you guys been stuck in these thoughts for years, and now you're deciding to get out of it, and you think because you say an affirmation one time, one day, that's not how it's not how it works. You got to keep seeing it and thinking it until you see it out here. You got to keep saying it and thinking it until you see it, until it shows up. And all the while ignoring what's going on and not reacting to it. That's what makes it hard. See, when I tell y'all that y'all could just affirm for something, and hell, you could affirm that it's easy. And guess what? It'll be easy. See how I'm giving that? That's really limiting what I'm saying. But I want you to understand the magnitude of what it takes, okay? Because I say, oh, just affirm and it'll change. And people take me at face value for that. And then they say one affirmation for 2 days. And then they think, oh, that don't work. Or, you know, it's not that easy. Oh, you got to really put in some work. It's work to change your mind. It's work to change what's going on out here. You've been thinking these thoughts. You've been thinking this way about this person. How long? Okay, so you have doubt. So this is the thing. Let's just say you are affirming for this situation to change. You're doubtful. You're doubtful that this could work. You may not be saying anything. You may be keeping it to yourself, but you're doubtful. That little voice, the intuition, that little voice is telling you. You're thinking that. And instead of you telling, whenever I get a thought that I don't want, don't you know on that Nicki Minaj clip, that gift where she be like, child, anyway. Every time I get a negative thought, something that I don't want to invest in, or something that I don't want to show up, as soon as it pops into my head, I be like, child, anyway. And make sure that I say something that is total opposite. Let's just say a thought, like I wake up one morning and I'm like, man, ain't nobody watching my videos. Say I say that or think that. Immediately, I'm going to be like, child, anyway. Everybody loves my video. I'm everybody's favorite tarot reader. I'm Gemini's favorite tarot. You hear me say your favorite tarot reader every time I get on here. I am affirming. And I'll have people in my comments saying, you my favorite. You my favorite tarot reader. I get up looking for your stuff. You think that's by accident? No, because I keep saying this shit sometimes twice a day. If I do 2 videos in a day, I'm saying it twice. Y'all are listening to me say it. So not only have I created the assumption that I'm your favorite, you've created the assumption that I'm your favorite because you listen to me say it. That's why I'm telling you, you have to be careful what you're listening to people say to you. You got to be careful. You doubt that this can work. Okay? You doubt that this can work. Aries energy with this 4 of Wands. 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. What do they fear? Some of y'all are scared of love. Some of y'all are scared to be in love with this person. Some of y'all are scared to be in love with this person because of some of y'all are scared of losing yourself. This person has a real hold on you. I'm just going to be honest. That devil in reverse, this person has a hold on you. A real hold on you. And not only that, but you got the Emperor and the Empress out here. You guys are a pair. Soulmate energy. You guys are a pair. The Emperor is in his upright. You're in the reverse. So I just feel like you feel like this can't grow, or this won't grow the way you want it to. You're doubtful of that. Okay? You're scared to lose yourself in this person. This is somebody that if you get close enough to them, you will be wrapped up in them and you know it. And that means you'll have to actually show some emotion. This person brings emotion out in you. So you'd rather judge them, judge the situation with this judgment card. You'd rather leave it. Or focus on money, focus on superficial things to not have to deal with this. Okay? Clarify surrender. Some of y'all have a real sexual connection with this person. Some of y'all have a real sexual connection with this person, okay? You may want to surrender to the attachment, okay, with this Capricorn energy. Some of y'all got a real sexual connection, a real strong sexual draw connection to this person, okay? But you feel like, again, you may want to surrender to the connection, but again, in your thoughts, in the back of your mind, and not even in the deep back of your mind, in the back of your mind, you feel like this won't work. You feel like you know the reality of this situation and it won't go well, okay? So even if you don't, so even based on this energy, based on this, even if you did surrender and give in to this person sexually, you will not, in your mind, you'll be thinking this is all it is and it won't go. And the fact that you're thinking that, that's your assumption. It won't, okay? If you think that this person is a dog, see, this is the thing. If you think that this person is a liar, cheater, whatever, if that is your assumption of this person, that person has no other choice but to show up, because everybody is you. We're all connected, okay? So everybody is you. Everybody is you. If you think, if your assumption is I'm the best tarot reader, I've had people tell me that, and I don't even affirm that, but I've had people tell me that. So somewhere in my mind, I must be saying that to myself. I've had people tell me you're the best tarot reader on YouTube. Okay, so let's just say that's your assumption of me, that I'm the best tarot reader on YouTube. I don't have a choice but to show up that way. I have to show up in your reality that way, because that is the assumption that you have of me. But if you think I'm terrible at what I do, okay, that's why you'll have, if I got 4,000 people, 2,000 think I'm great and 2,000 think I suck. That's why you have differing of opinions in the comment section, okay? I have to show up in the 2,000 that think I'm great. I have to show up in reality being great. I have to show up in their reality being great. But the 2,000 that think I suck, I have to show up in those 2,000 people's reality sucky. I have to, because that is their assumption, okay? So really your assumptions and your thoughts and what you think about people and situations is what's creating the situations and the people. You can that's why I tell you, you can recreate people. You can have them show up exactly the way you want them to, okay? So Gemini, I got to go. This 27 minutes. So Gemini, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. For all your coffee and glam needs, visit www.theglamcafe.com. Personal readings are not available right now, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.